This is the new moon and solar eclipse that are giving you not only a major fresh start, but that will also bring you more deeply into a healthy and satisfying relationship with yourself and with the one that you love. So let's see what the cosmos have in store for us this new moon. Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra, and on this channel we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality, self-development, and so much more. And a couple times a month, I like to share my new moon and full moon cosmic energy readings, in which I weave together intuitive insights with astrological readings and oracle card pullings, and put together a comprehensive guide for how to traverse the energies the cosmos are offering us during these peak moments in the lunar calendar. Remember, as always, to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and comment below what you're experiencing through this reading and what you intend for this new moon. In today's new moon video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the solar eclipse. I'm going to talk about the new moon in Libra energy. I'm going to give you the reading, and then we'll do some self-reflection through journal prompts, and I'm going to end with a card pull. So we have a new moon with an annular solar eclipse this October 14th at 10:55 a.m. Pacific. Annular means that while it won't be a total eclipse, what we're going to see is a ring of fire effect as the moon covers the sun's center. Solar eclipse is going to happen just a few minutes after that the new moon is exact. Eclipses, as we might know by now, are intense astrological times. So while I do not subscribe to the notion that they are something to be feared, I do believe that it's important that we take notice of them and that we practice mindfulness around them. So we will talk about what that energy is bringing us today and how to be mindful and present during this heightened time. Just really quick, when this video is uploaded, I'm launching my School of Prosperity course for 1 week, and there's going to be a couple days left to enroll. The School of Prosperity is my most transformational course. It's my favorite course. It reprograms your mind. It takes you on a self-exploration journey to understand yourself better. In this course, you're going to understand how you've created your life up until now and how to create it much more closely to your dreams in the present and for the future. The course has hypnotherapy sessions, EFT sessions, video lessons, a workbook, affirmations, meditations, actionable exercises, a mastermind group, hours of bonus content, literally 5 bonus workshops, plus anyone who signs up before the doors close on Tuesday the 10th gets an invite to our upcoming book and meditation club. I'm a big believer of giving as much value as possible, and that's what you'll always get with me. So starting October 16th, we chose a book, and we're gonna meet for 4 Mondays to discuss this amazing book. If you're not a big reader, I'll be teaching the lessons so you can just listen and enjoy. And we're gonna meditate and journal. I want this to be the coziest hour of your day, of your week. And so I plan on hosting a couple of these every year. So if you join now, you'll get lifetime access to any upcoming School of Prosperity book clubs and workshops. I'm also highly discounting it right now for the first 100 people to join. So if you wanna learn more, click the link in the description below and you'll get 60% off. It's actually more than 60% off. It's pretty crazy. I hope to see you at our first meeting. Thank you, my loves, for allowing me to sponsor my own videos. By investing in yourself, you're also investing in this channel, supporting me, the community, so thank you. I love you, and now let's get into the video. So new moons, as you may very well know by now, are time for new beginnings. And with this annular solar eclipse, we have this increased intensity and momentum that we can ride for a true new beginning in the area of our life that we really need it in right now. And what I'm picking up on mostly is that many of us are needing a fresh start or some healing in the area of relationships. And so whether you are in one right now and you need some healing in it, or you're wanting to get back together with someone and feel like you've been thinking about them through the retrogrades have been happening for the last few months. They're a time when a planet appears to be moving backwards, and energetically they're a time for us to review whatever each planet symbolizes. So for example, Venus retrograde and often Mercury retrograde bring back exes or thinking about exes. And so let's say you've been thinking about this person for a long time and you want to fix that connection, or whether you're looking for a fresh start and you've been waiting for a breakthrough moment. This moon really feels like the moment. So historically, eclipses were feared because there was, of course, this fear of the unknown, right? They were unexpected and not understood, and there's this sudden darkening of the sky, And this felt really mysterious and ominous to ancient people. So it was this disruption in their routine of day and night, which was really integral to ancient societies. But in modern times, we understand why eclipses happen. And so they can symbolize major changes for us. Transformation, opportunities to renew and to start fresh. To me, eclipses feel like this cosmic reset button. And they also start a new cycle for us, right? So each eclipse ends an old cycle and starts a new one. Usually a 6-month-long cycle, and it can go up to a year and a half. They invite us to shed old patterns and to adopt healthier habits. I see an eclipse outside of its intensity and its super disruptive energy, which it does have. It's also a symbol of alignment, of aligning ourselves, right? Eclipses physically embody the alignment of the sun, moon, and the earth. And I feel this creates a really powerful vortex of energy. To the ones of us who can ride these waves gracefully, this can catapult us exactly where we want to be. So this October, we have 2 eclipses. So that's why everyone's saying it's a super intense month, and it is. The new moon's annular solar eclipse, and then we have the full moon's partial lunar eclipse at the end of the month. So we can expect a month that is full of unexpected news, full of change, full of surprises. On October 14th, we are essentially starting a new cycle in our lives. We just have to remember that this energy might not fully show itself immediately. It actually might take up to 6 months to see the full effect of the eclipse's energy. If you remain present and mindful and aware of what's coming up for you around the 14th, what thoughts you're having, what dreams you're having, what symbols are coming up, you will be able not only to discern what sort of cycle is beginning, but you can also set the tone for it. So for this new moon, set your intentions as you normally would and trust that the eclipse energy is enhancing and amplifying and aligning you to your intentions to make them even more out of this world powerful than ever before. Now we have a lot of Libra energy, right? And Libra is the lover, the artist, the peacemaker. Libra teaches us serenity, prioritizing peace and harmony, both in our inner world and our outer world. So with the moon, sun, and Mercury in Libra, we have this potent Libran energy that is calling to be expressed in a physical way, bringing harmony and balance to our relationships with others, with ourselves, and our surroundings as well. This could play out as a sudden desire to maybe reach out to an old friend whom you may have had a disagreement with, and maybe you want to make peace. Or maybe somebody who's normally really shy and introverted might suddenly feel like this surge of wanting to socialize and this ability to express themselves a little bit more clearly than usual. The Libra energy will also show up as an increased attention to beauty and aesthetic appreciation. You might want to redesign your space or change your style, put yourself together a little bit differently. So as I've mentioned, the time of the new moon and the solar eclipse is pivotal for transformative healing and especially within relationships. So it's really important right now to engage in meaningful communication and to embrace tough conversations. Prioritize a balanced and peaceful way of communicating. There might be a need for some counseling, right? There might be a need for some breathing through the conversations, for some grounding, for putting your feet in some dirt while you do it, for maybe walking in nature while you have this conversation, but also making sure to look each other in the eyes as you have these conversations. It might be uncomfortable. These conversations might be uncomfortable. They will be a catalyst for immense growth and immense development, both in your relationship and also within yourself for you. So the themes that I feel are happening during this new moon are ones of empowerment and transformation. I've said transformation so many times, we should have made it a drinking game, but with ginger shots. So the number one theme is awakening to our power. I expect to see awakenings happening, especially an awakening to your own power, understanding that it's always been in your hands, and if you have given it away, the power to give it away was still in your hands. And I would expect something big to happen, something that shakes things up enough for you to take your power back into your own hands without guilt or hesitation. And this might even come up with like maybe how it came up for me, which was through health issues and realizing, oh, but I'm the one in charge here and I can heal myself and I can decide how my health will go through how I speak about my health and about myself and about my reality. The second theme I'm picking up on is a deepening of our spiritual practices. So we are going to be practicing our spiritual practices more fervently. So more meditation, deeper prayer, connecting to the divine in whatever way resonates with you. I've been getting downloads and messages to remember that the divine is the solver of all of our problems. I've been getting messages and reminders all over the place recently to speak to my angels, to speak to my team of light, to ask for help. And so this message is now being transferred to you. You are not alone. You can ask for help. You have guidance. You've never been alone. And the divine wants to help you. The divine wants to solve all your problems. You do not have to fix your three-dimensional problems through a three-dimensional perspective. In fact, step out of the physical and into the divine and allow yourself to surrender and let go and let God take care of things. The third is relational healing. The third theme I've picked up on, and I've talked about this already a little bit. I see people entering into or navigating through intense, potentially karmic relationships. And in these relationships, you might unearth some hidden patterns, some hidden wounds, untended wounds. We're going to receive potent lessons in terms of love. We have been already for the last few months, and they're getting even more, they're getting the spotlight right now. What our boundaries are, how our self-worth is right now. The fourth theme I'm picking up on is a healing journey. So some of us might embark on a healing journey, possibly wanting to explore some therapy or some shamanic healing or other modalities. I've been recently searching ketamine therapy. I'm looking into that because that's a legal kind of psychedelic therapy here in Los Angeles in California. There's going to be a very big emphasis on healing past trauma right now, healing ancestral patterns or deeply ingrained belief systems. We're looking for a release from something. We're looking for relief, and we're taking the step to get it, and the time is now. And the fifth theme I've picked up on is redefining our life path, especially in terms of our career, possibly even shifting from conventional career choices and embracing your soul's desire and your spiritual path, especially in the areas of potentially becoming a healer or an artist or other spiritually orientated business. And that's going to be supported right now. So take this eclipse energy to make it happen, to be blasted into the reality of, that you desire, of your dreams. So there's going to be some potential challenges like there always is. There's always highs and lows, and it's part of the journey, but there's remedies for it. So the possible challenges that I'm seeing during this time are indecisiveness or a bit of a difficulty in making choices. There might be some issues with power and control, especially in the workplace. There might be some issues around shared resources, however way that shows up for you. Old wounds might be triggered, especially relating to family and home. This is going to be an interesting time. Awareness, presence, and mindfulness are going to help you get through this with ease, knowing that the energy is bringing this to your awareness and that it's happening for your growth and not to punish you, and breathing through it, just continuously returning to your breath. It's going to make this new moon a lovely time of expansion. So don't stay away from people. Don't cancel your plans. Just have these things at the top of your mind so that you can navigate them to the best of your ability. I want to offer some self-reflection through some journaling prompts. Number 1, and I'll put these all in the description below, of course. What does a harmonious and balanced life look like to you? Number 2, reflect on a conversation you had that you wish went differently. How would you express yourself now? Number 3, how can you maintain calmness and peace during tough conversations? Number 4, is there an old wound or pain that has resurfaced recently? Draw or write about it without judgment. And number 5, envision your ideal transformation. What changes and what stays the same in your life? Now I want to do an oracle card pull from our Rumi oracle deck like I love to do, and we're going to consult the guidebook. As you know, it's one of my favorites guidebooks out there. So what we want is a message from our team of light, from the divine beloved. Guide us during this time. Let us know what to focus on, to bring our attention to, what we need to know. I think we've pulled this one recently. The card I pulled is Divine Mother Manifests. Beautiful card. Oh, you living in the world of 6 directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss. For those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchids. We share her, this divine mother. You and I, we are her precious children. We are born through her love, and she shares in our losses and our gains, our tragedies and our triumphs. Her hair forms the galaxies, her thoughts become the stars. The sun is her own warmth, and her breath is felt upon this earth, causing the roar of the ocean waves. Her voice is heard in the call of the whales and the trill of the birds. She is all, nurturing life into existence. She is in my reaching for you, and she is in your acceptance of my divine hand. She is all, this great lady. Nothing lies outside of her sphere of influence and power, compassion and grace. That includes you and your dreams, great and small, my angel of love. This oracle comes to you via the sacred grace and mercy of the Divine Mother, who is the great manifesting expression of divinity. All that is created, all that is made manifest without exception, flows from her being. This is why it is safe to trust in life, even, most especially, the inexplicable mystery and even the darkness that may give rise to fear and judgment within us. It is all part of her unfathomable workings. So we pray for light, we pray for love, we honor and live our lives with its mysteries with as much integrity as we can muster. But beyond that, it is best to participate in this life with much less certainty than the mind would have us believe necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come with understanding, it comes with trusting. Can we understand a star or a galaxy? Perhaps not. Yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and beingness, and from it derive great energy, hope, and inspiration. The ways of the Divine Mother are not to be judged by our limited standards, rather than can be witnessed, experienced, and received. What a relief to not need to understand. What a relief to simply live with trust and know that everything will work its way out. And a return to that lesson that I keep getting, right? That we can just trust, that we can give our problems to the divine, and we can trust that we will be taken care of. And that is so beautiful, and that is the message that we needed. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you'd like the moon readings to continue. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, I keep hearing this rumor that whenever a notification pops up on your phone that I've posted a video, you have good luck all day. So test it out, let me know, and also make sure to check out the School of Prosperity course before doors close in just 2 days. I'd love to see you there, and I'd love to see you at the book club. You have a 28-day money-back guaranteed, so if it's not your thing, just email me and you get a refund right away, no questions asked. Thank you so much. I love you, and until next time, as always, keep your vibrations way, way, way up. Bye.